Welcome back, witches and wizards. Today I'm going to be telling the story of my reoccurring dream that I had when I was a child. It was not a nice dream. It was a horrible nightmare. I hated this dream. I always got it when I was young. Every, once a week to every other, every month. Once every month or something like that. And when I woke up and I would talk to people about it, I wasn't scared when I talked about it. But when I'm actually dreaming, it terrifies me. I don't know why. And the funny thing is, I totally forgot about it for many years. I probably, when I was 7, was when I stopped having it. And then all of a sudden, boom, grade 11. I got it once again. And it was just the one time. But I woke up and I remember it and I'm like, oh, no, not again. No, I can't have these recurring nightmares because they suck. I always wake up in a sweat. I feel like death when I wake up. It's the worst. And again, talking about it, totally fine. But in the dream, it is horrible. So in this dream, I don't know this place. I don't know these people, but I am tasked. And again, I'm having this when I'm 4 all the way up to 7 years old, where I'm tasked to babysit these 2 kids. And I remember they had blue eyes, white hair. They were twins, a boy and a girl. And I was babysitting them for some reason. And I was older than them, even though I was a kid when I was dreaming it. I don't understand. But everything looked normal on the outside. These kids looked super friendly. They were nice and all that. And I was like, okay, I'll babysit them. We go inside. And the moment we go inside, we cannot escape. And it's horrible. Everything in every room is white. The walls are white, the couches are white, the floors, ceilings white. Everything is white. And I vividly remember the outline, the outline of the house where everything is. And I'll put up a picture that I drew, just quickly sketched it out. And so you walk in, right in front of you there's stairs going up. And beside that, there's also a pathway going into a kitchen, straight forward. To your left, there was an entranceway into the living room, and there was a couch, a chair, a fireplace, a TV. Everything, again, is white. From there is another passageway, another entrance into the kitchen. Again, everything's white. Counters, everything's white. Then, big open area is the dining room, or where people have meals and stuff like that, and you can see the stairways and the door. On the outside, everything looked like a normal house. It had a blue roof, white walls, but it had color. On the inside, everything was white. If you were at the door and you turned right, there was another dining room almost, but it was different. It was more elegant. There was a fancier table. There was a china cabinet with beautiful china. Everything was white. And I forgot to mention, in that hallway straight through, if you were to stop halfway through that hallway and you turn to your right, you would see the wall where the stairs are, but there's also a door. And that door goes into the basement. Now, in my dream, the moment I stepped in, and the kids went in first, I went in next. The moment the door closes, we are trapped. We cannot get out. If I tried to open up the door and step out, I was immediately back in the front door. If I tried to go up the stairs, the moment I reached the top of the stairs, I was back at the front door. If I tried to go into the basement, the moment I open up the door and I take a step into the stairwell to go down, I'm back at the front door. I can go everywhere else in the main level of the house. But if I try to go up, go down, or leave, I'm back at the front door. And the worst thing was, the moment that we stepped in and the door's locked and we can't get out, the children become terrified. And they won't tell me why. They're just like constantly trying to hide. And I don't know why they're hiding, but they are like, they're not like, oh, you know, we're being silly. No, they are on the verge of tears, like bawling their eyes out, but they're hiding. They're hiding behind the couch in the living room, under the kitchen table in the, you know, next to the kitchen. They're hiding behind the TV. They're hiding in the cupboards. They're hiding everywhere. And the moment that I catch up to them and hide with them, because I know that there's something following us, there's something watching us, the moment I hide with them, on any surface that we are near, for instance, if we were behind the couch, it would either be the wall or the couch. If we were under the table, it would be either the floor or the underneath part of the table. A face emerged, almost like Voldemort coming out of Professor Quirrell's head. He just emerges out of that surface. But he didn't have details, almost like he had Slenderman's face. You could see where the eyes would go. You would see where the nose is. But they're just like an outline, like sunken in, like, again, like Slenderman. He doesn't have those features, but you can tell that that's where it is. And it just it comes out of any surface that we are hiding nearby. And it would open up its mouth, and it would try to like wiggle out, and the kids would scatter. They ran together, but they would go to another hiding spot, and I'm like shitting my pants because this is terrifying. I don't know what this is, and I'm following them, and every time that I catch up to them and we're hiding, the face emerged again, and we would move to the next spot. It was absolutely terrifying. I don't know why I had this dream. I don't understand it. I don't know if like dream psychology is actually a real thing, or if it's just like pseudoscience, like astrology, or fortune telling, palm reading, or something like that, where it's like, based off your dreams. And I'm definitely not looking forward to like looking into the Sigmund Freud, where everything is about sex and aggression. Your dream, you want to sleep with your parents or something like that. He had a weird obsession with his mother. I don't understand. I don't understand that part. But I don't understand this dream either. And it terrified me. Again, talking about it, I'm totally fine. But when I had that dream, I would always wake up in a cold sweat. I wouldn't cry when I had that dream. I would just suddenly wake up and it felt like I was about to have a heart attack. I was in a cold sweat. I was basically almost sick every time I've had this dream. And I had it a lot as a kid, and then I didn't have it for a long time. And then I remember having it once when I was in high school. And I had never been that sick before after I woke up from that nightmare. And it's terrible. I hate it so much. I also found out years later that my dad had the same thing. It wasn't the same dream, but he would have a reoccurring nightmare when he was younger. And when he had it, he would wake up in a cold sweat, terrified, and he would be sick, like violently sick, that when he woke up. And one time he said he actually threw up after having that dream. So I don't know if this is a thing or not, because I never told him about this until I was in high school, where after I had that dream and I was sick and my dad was there and he goes, hey, how did you sleep well last night? And I said, no, I had a dream that I haven't had in years. It was this reoccurring nightmare I had, and I explained the dream, and I said that every time I woke up, I would always be sick. And my dad would go, that used to happen to me when I was young. And he told me his dream, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But he would have this recurring nightmare and wake up very sick. So I don't know what this means. I don't know if this is actually a thing that can happen, but it's apparently happening to me and my dad. if anyone else has ever experienced anything like that before, either a reoccurring nightmare that's absolutely terrifying, or just having like the consistency of having one dream and then you being different physically the next day, or like when you woke up, either you're being like sick or, you know, I don't know. If you have a story like that, please share that with me. Or if you actually know if like this is actually a thing or if it has a name, please share it with me. I don't understand it at all. But oh my gosh, it was absolutely terrifying. I hate that dream. And I would occasionally, you know, have nightmares, as everyone does. But I've always been fine. I was just like, okay, nightmare, go back to sleep. But whenever I woke up from a nightmare, I am so happy. Part of me is so happy that it wasn't that nightmare. The one with the twins that I'm babysitting and we're locked inside this house where this face is emerging out of any surface that we're trying to hide by and we can't escape. Every time that we try to escape, we would end up at the front door in the front hallway again. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely terrible. I hate that dream. And just thinking about it, again, I'm fine, but like I dread thinking about it in case I have that dream again. And oh, I hate it. I hope you have a great day. Share in the comment section down below if you have recurring nightmares, or if you had them before, or if you had a dream that every time you woke up from it you would get sick or something like that. It doesn't have to be a nightmare, it could be a good dream and you just wake up sick, but it would always be the same dream. Share them down in the comment section below. If you know what this phenomenon is called, please share it with me. I would love to learn about this and possibly pass it on to my dad as well. Again, he hasn't had those dreams either. He said once he was like old enough, like around 10 years old, he never had them again, except for like one time when he was like in university or something like that. It happened once and then gone. He's never had them again. And then I had mine once in high school, and so far never again. Please share what that is so I can share it with my dad. He would find that kind of fascinating as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for future notifications. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!